about the sun when it shines. The bad helps to define the good. A splinter is the cost of the wood. So take it all in stride. Take it all in stride. Take it all in stride. I ain't been sober in a month, cause I'm losing my convictions. At the end of a tunnel filled with all my bad decisions. I'm learning bad luck is the only kind I got. I've been burned and I've been fucked. It's so much harder than I thought. If I'd just been born in Cali, I'd already be a star. But I'm from the mid-Atlantic, playing reggae in the bar. And I've been climbing up the hill so goddamn long. The boy who wrote the lyrics ain't the man singing the songs. Without the clouds in the sky, we wouldn't care about the sun when it shines. The bad helps to define the good. The splinter is the cost of the wood. So take it all in stride. Take it all in stride. Take it all in stride. And every single night I turn out the light, close my eyes, and the demons show their face and remind me that I'm about to conclude another day. Sort of where I wanna be.
What's up, everybody? Master Chang Ho here. You alright?
I was waiting for you to turn the desktop audio down.
Yeah, alright.
Don't pay for strange here. We're getting ready for a big week coming up ahead of us.
Yeah, it's been a pretty eventful week.
It is the biggest week in gaming as well. I mean, I guess you can consider that next week, but starting Sunday. And do you have the time for that? Xbox will have the first conference, or Microsoft?
No, actually, EA has the first conference.
That doesn't count. They're not actually part of E3, but
well, you know,
they have their own little separate little.
Hold on, I forgot to do something crucial here. Oh,
that's not really crucial.
Anywho, but yeah, we got a lot of shit happen this past week. Of course, hand me my notes over there. E3 happening at the end of this week, beginning of next week, of course. But mainly, one thing I want to get out, first of all, shout out to our man, T-Shade. Yo's been a large contributor to the 2dudes1show podcast. So, first and foremost, shout out to you, sir, if you're listening. How you doing? Get at us in the chat. New releases today. ESO, Morrowind came out. Excited about that? No.
I'm so excited.
I might get into that. I got, my backlog is so fucking huge right now that I really don't have time for an MMO.
Bethesda has more important things to
and
worry about right now.
My ESO character, I haven't played, in forever. And unless you're going to grind it out, constantly, it's, it's a hard game to play because you're just going to get ran through by some, fucking elite players. You know what I'm saying? So...
I don't even know. I've never even played it. I haven't. So,
of course, Tekken 7 dropped Friday. Definitely been looking forward to the console release of that. IGN gave it a 9.5. How do you feel about that? That's pretty damn good for a fighter, man. Anytime a fighter busts into the fucking 9s.
I hate to say it, it doesn't deserve it.
You don't think it deserves it?
Gameplay-wise, yes, but graphically and their online features right now.
We're talking about a fucking fighting game.
It doesn't.
You're talking graphic-wise.
It doesn't matter.
If you're worried about graphics, you should have bought it on your PlayStation Pro and not your fucking Xbox.
If you come out with that game after Injustice, and that's what you bring visually, then there's something going on with Bandai Namco.
I don't necessarily think so. Now, Tekken was known for its graphics. And actually, I was going to talk about the gameplay. And then at the end of talking about the gameplay, I was going to talk about your fucking fanboys like yourself and your bullshit. You guys are having a fucking resolution gate over a fighting game.
Well, it shouldn't, Tom.
Over a fighting game.
Come on,
man.
A
fighting game.
There's no reason why. Well, it's Unreal 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you look at Injustice, which was
first
also
of all, okay,
what were they doing?
Being a fighting game.
I don't care if it's...
Being a fighting game, you have to run 60 frames per second.
It could be a ping pong game.
You have to run 60 frames per second.
Is Injustice running 60 frames per second?
Yes.
Okay, so why doesn't Tekken look better?
Well, for one, it's Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco, I talked about it in a previous episode. They're not known for optimizing their fucking games. They do a piss poor job of optimizing. What
are they
games.
known for?
The
exactly?
only game from them that got like even a 4K patch was, I believe, Dark Souls.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you think that
now, granted, Tekken 7's been out since 2015, so they've had plenty of time to work on it.
Can we expect the Scorpio to run this at 1080p when the Scorpio comes out, since the Pro's running it at 1080p? Can we expect
the Pro, is the Pro running at 1080?
That's what I've heard.
Okay.
I'm not.
So I know
I'm
the
not
PS4
sure.
actually it came out to like
90,
like 8 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So someone said the Pro was running at 1080. I'm not sure.
Right.
But
to me, it doesn't matter. I'm more of a traditional like 2D
it's
fighter
not
type
even.
of guy.
It's
so
not
I'm
even about the resolution though. Too, the textures look like dog shit.
It kind of does have like a.
They do. I'm telling you, they don't really try.
Well, besides that,
they don't.
I'm not rating this on graphics.
You have.
First of all, it did take over the #1 spot from Injustice 2 on the UK charts.
Now let me ask you this: you're into the arcade scene now. What are they using in cabinets now? Because this game was made for a cabinet. What are they putting in cabinets now? What kind of displays are they using? Are they using still CRT? Or
I don't know. We don't really have the privilege of a legit arcade around here that's got like
here, do
new
Chuck E. Cheese, man.
Yeah, right. That Chuck E. Cheese, that motherfucker's the same shit that was in there in the 90s when I was running around in there. Like, they probably haven't even wiped the shit down since then.
Nah, they changed the games out. I mean, they don't put anything cool in there. It's basically
but
Chuck E. Cheese is OK Pizza and domestic violence.
But we don't have that, so I don't know. I wouldn't know what the fuck they put in there, because I've never...
Well, you have kids and you don't go take them to Chuck E. Cheese.
No, dude, Chuck E. Cheese is a fucking shithole.
You're a terrible fucking person, man.
Chuck E. Cheese is a
Their
shithole,
pizza's
dude.
good, dude. They changed it. It's legit now.
I don't care, dude. I can get pizza a million other places and have a way better time than Chuck E. Cheese. It's a shithole. It's fucking dirty. But this is not the Chuck E. Cheese podcast. T-Shay, yo, Layla, what's up, girl? Thanks for joining us. But anyway, so suppress your inner fanboy.
What's this have to do with fan? This has nothing to do with. This is just a shitty port of the game, man. It has nothing to do with for both consoles.
Well, we're not talking about graphics when it comes to a fighter.
You have to.
No, we don't have to. Because when it comes down to a fighter, it comes to mechanics, gameplay. And speaking on mechanics and gameplay, top notch, exactly what you would expect from Tekken. Real fluid gameplay. I didn't really notice anything too bad. There are a few characters that need to be patched for obvious fucking reasons. Devil Jin being one of those characters.
You're trying to change the subject here.
The story mode. It does have a real in-depth story mode, but if you're a Tekken fan, you're going to appreciate the story mode for the content. But the way they did it, first of all, you don't really play through a lot of the roster in their story mode. It's mainly just like, a handful of characters. I think Nina.
You never really played through
Akuma.
the
I played through
cast of characters.
Right, you don't, but
you never really did.
NetherRealm, as far as Injustice and Mortal Kombat and stuff, they do a much better job of mixing all the characters into the story. So, like I said, as a Tekken fan, you're definitely going to appreciate the story. They worked Akuma into the story fucking nice. It works. I was a little curious as to how they were going to exactly
he's the boss, isn't he?
use Akuma in the game.
Is he the boss
he's a main character in the story.
No, I heard he's the final fight.
He is. There's like a bonus battle after the story mode, which I haven't completed the story mode yet, so apparently it's damn near impossible. I've seen some gameplay.
I'm gonna beat the story mode by Thursday. So, I know it's only 4 or 5 hours long. It's not.
No, you can knock it out in about 3 hours. Probably.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it out because I beat Injustice in everyone was taking 6 or 7 hours to beat Injustice. I beat Injustice in 4 or 5 hours. So I mean.
Yeah. So now the one downside to the story mode is it kind of seems like, I'm gonna try to stay spoiler free, but they start you off. And you're seeing the story from this reporter dude's point of view, and it's not in engine footage or anything like that. It's like still images. It's kind of a turn off, but as a Tekken fan, being a fan of the series for so long, I'm into the story, so it didn't turn me off that bad. The Akuma edition, I think, is fucking brilliant.
What's the Akuma edition?
Akuma.
Oh, you mean just putting them in the game?
Putting them in the game.
I thought you meant I thought you said the Akuma edition. Like there's a special edition.
Yeah, and like I said, we obviously don't have an arcade that has these newer machines out. But I was curious about one, how are they going to use him in the story? Was it even going to work? Is he going to be in the story? Then they told us he was going to be in the story. So, and his moveset, which basically they just carried over his Street Fighter moveset. They even gave him a fucking EX meter and a super combo.
Yeah, so
and he's the only character. Yeah, you know that, and he's the only character in the game that has that. So that's brilliant because obviously, you know, say what you want about Street Fighter V, but you know a lot of people will straight dog Street Fighter V right now. It is the top dog in the FGC still. Putting Akuma into there, that's definitely going to bring, you know, ease the transition if you're a Street Fighter player or just a 2D
Can we
fighter
get back
player
on
in
this
general.
graphics thing?
No, because
no, we're going to talk about this because
we can.
You're dodging this question. Here.
I'm not dodging the question.
Okay.
I want to talk about the fucking game. I don't care about your fucking. You're gonna be a graphics guru on a fighting game.
I'm not. But I'm saying this in general.
Loads of content. Tons of shit you can do to your character.
All visual.
Not quite as much as you know, like I wouldn't say not quite as much because there's definitely as much shit as there is.
Very short roster.
But no, the roster's not short. What the short roster
compared to most Tekken games is a short roster.
Oh my god! For 1v1 combat, you think 30-something characters is a short roster
compared to what they have? Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
but let me get. We need to talk about this Japanese developer thing.
Oh god.
This is a whole thing.
Loads of content, not quite on par with what you get in Injustice. A lot of the shit is cheesier, but there's thousands of shit you can do to your characters. And the soundtrack is on point, dude. The soundtrack is fucking hype. It's all like dubstep, fucking electro shit. It's pretty legit. Plus, I got the CE, so I got the soundtrack as a bonus anyway. And normally, the soundtracks you get with these collector's edition games, I mean, have you ever listened to any soundtrack you've gotten?
Halo.
Unless it's been
basically Halo.
You just roll around in your car like, oh.
Nah, dude, they had the Halo. I think it was the Halo 2 soundtrack. They had Breaking Benjamin in it.
No, I think that was 3.
Was it 3?
Yeah, I think that was 3. So okay, on to the graphics.
No, now let me say this first, and this is with all Japanese developers, Capcom too, included with Street Fighter. Okay. They are not on par with American developers when it comes to graphics. Not even close. Warner Brothers.
Gameplay and mechanics.
Depends.
You know, do you
think Mortal Kombat plays better than Street Fighter? And I mean,
no,
you don't.
No. The combo system, and you know that's what a lot of people they don't realize, you know, or they can't figure out why Street Fighter is the top game in the FGC year after year. Even when the game sucks, even when everybody's bitching about the game, even when it's unfinished game when it releases.
Because there's a lot of Street Fighter fanboys.
No, it's because of gameplay and mechanics. Say what you want. Look, you can go on any gaming group, on any part of social media you want, and you're going to find people complaining about Street Fighter. Street Fighter's trash, it's this, it was fucking empty, it doesn't have arcade mode, there's no offline content, this, that, and this. You don't see many people bitching about gameplay and mechanics in Street Fighter.
Here's the big issue with Tekken. And it's not just Street Fighter. I think they changed their mechanics up a little bit. Tekken has had the same fight style and same mechanics for what, 20 years now?
So has all the other games.
Here's the thing though. They can't be spending too much time on the gameplay and mechanics because it's basically are they just taking whatever gameplay mechanics they have and just porting it to a new engine so they can keep the gameplay mechanics instead of redefining what they do? Well,
these fighters, especially the top ones, you know, your Mortal Kombats, your Tekkens, your Street Fighters, there's a legacy factor to it as well. So,
but even Mortal Kombat compared to Tekken.
And that's with any game in a series. There is the legacy factor. You're not going to... You know, Mortal Kombat, they probably... NetherRealm were back when it was Midway... when Midway, you know, was a thing and they were doing the games, they probably took the biggest risk when they tried to go like full-on 3D fighter with Mortal Kombat 4.
Well, my issue...
Other than that, you're right. Street Fighter and Tekken, King of Fighters...
It's like... Are they not spending the money to make the graphics look better? Like, what are they doing? It's like...
Well, the fighting scene, it's, you know, the fighting scene... revolves around the fighting games more or less revolve around the competitive scene, not necessarily
I understand.
killing it in
I
sales.
understand. Yeah, it's great gameplay and everything.
But that's why they're not changing it up so much.
It's great gameplay and everything, but I don't understand why do the graphics have to suffer just to get good gameplay? Why can't they update their graphics? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, are they just not spending time? Like,
maybe
they're just
they will
like, oh,
next
here we
gen,
go.
because it's crucial in a fighter to run 60 frames per second.
Is this the first Tekken this gen?
Yeah.
You think it would? It doesn't look like a 360 game,
but it's an arcade game. It's not a 360. It's not an Xbox One game. It's not a PS Pro.
How about we say it like this? These developers need to realize where their money is.
Okay, well, here's what I'm saying.
They need to make the game first.
Bottom line, you own an Xbox One. You own a PlayStation 4 Pro. You have a fucking $4,000 or $5,000 PC. Yeah. If you're worried about graphics, why don't you just buy it for fucking PC? You can play in 4K.
It's still gonna look like shit.
No, it looks good on PC.
All right.
There's a noticeable difference on PC. I watch a lot of PC gameplay.
Here's a question for you. I don't know if Street Fighter... We know Tekken for sure was this way. Why are they using the arcade port to make AAA games? Why aren't they making the AAA game first and then porting it to the arcade? Where do you think they make more money at? As an arcade fighter or as a console fighter? What makes more money?
It's hard to say in different regions. In this country, in this region, definitely the game.
But does Japan have arcades like that?
Japan, Korea, China?
How many?
Yes. Yes. That's still a big thing.
Is it competitive? Like, do they have, if you go to a game, there'll be like 7 Tekken game cabinets sitting somewhere.
Yes. That's how it is.
But
a lot of just hop on the stream, you can hop on Twitch or, Mixer, YouTube, whatever, and you can look at Tekken 7 tournaments even, before the game launched on console, and that's where you would see these arcades with one side of the wall, it's 8-9 fucking Tekken 7 machines.
It just seems like they're out of touch, and because they're out of touch, and it's the same thing with Nintendo, because they're out of touch, especially Capcom right now, that they've been trying to sell off IPs.
Yeah.
They're losing money. So why not catch up with the times? Because this is, I don't care what you're doing in Japan. That's fine. Do what you want in Japan. But here is where you're gonna make your money. It's not being made in Japan anymore. It's being made here. We are the gamers now. Japan, they still have gamers, but they're all mobile.
Now, okay, you say that, but what are you talking about as far as dollar amount spent on games?
Yes.
We're not, dude. China is number one.
Well, we can't count China because we don't know who's going to be...
Can't count China because they're not getting all the games and this and that and this and that.
We don't know what they're getting. They could be getting, like... Might not even be called
China's
Tekken
number
there.
one. I mean, numbers don't lie. If you're going on by how much they spend a year on video games, China's number one.
Is Tekken allowed there?
I don't know.
See, it's like these big... Like, they're making their own, like...
I do know, and we've talked about it on the show, that China has lifted up quite a bit on their restrictions as far as the video games go.
Well, maybe we can just travel to China and see what they have there.
Fuck
they probably have like some third-party Tekken like.
Come back with the fucking black lung, son.
King's not king and King's not king. It's queen. It's a female version of the.
So, but that's that. I'm not worried about the graphics.
I think they should have been. This is a new generation. They should have been improved.
Granted, I mean.
This is gonna be the big test.
Just graphics aren't what sell the fighter right now. Like I said, everybody, and this comes back to the Injustice thing. Injustice 2, a lot of people are playing Injustice 2. A lot of people are raving about Injustice 2. But do you know why? Because they closed the skill gap in Injustice 2.
I thought
Injustice 2. It's a great game. It's lots of fucking fun. But from a competitive standpoint, I don't think it's going to be alive very long.
Well, it might not be, but there's a lot of spam stuff going on in Injustice,
and that's why.
But look at it this way: there has been people saying, and I believe it most likely is. Maybe Horizon Zero Dawn competes with it, but I think Injustice 2 might have the best graphics for the console this generation when it comes to anything gaming.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the faces? Best facial animations.
Well, the facial animations are very good. Yes.
That's important.
Yes.
Okay, now, this is where your test is going to be because I know you love the game. Marvel vs. Capcom. what is that going to look like? Because I have no faith in it looking good.
It's going to look like a Street Fighter game. What do you think? What it's going to look like? Look, Nick. Bottom line is strange. People are not fucking playing Tekken 7. People are not. Graphics are not what sells fighting games.
Well, it's not, but.
It never has been.
Do you think Injustice is going to outsell Tekken?
Graphics might be what sells NetherRealm Studios games. That might be part of the reason. Oh, you know, like back when Mortal Kombat X came out and they did all like the bone breaking moves and shit. Oh, that looks good. Blah blah blah. So, but you know, and that's why I said T Shade's exactly right. They closed the skill gap. You literally have a projectile button with half of your fucking characters. I mean, the competitive scene is there. It's alive right now. But, you know, this time next year, are we still going to be watching, you know, are we still going to be going to local Injustice tournaments? Are we still going to be doing this? Are we still going to be hearing about it? Probably not. Are people still going to be playing Street Fighter? Is Street Fighter still going to be the top fucking game year-round in the fighting game community?
I don't know.
Probably.
It might be.
And it all comes down to gameplay and mechanics.
Might be the new Pokken.
So, and but the only thing I will say about Tekken 7, there are some server issues.
Yeah, we didn't even
nothing,
get on that.
Nothing too serious. Dropping matches.
I heard the load time's pretty long.
The load time I'm on Xbox. I didn't get this one for PlayStation. The load times are a bit long, but I'm speaking from Xbox One.
You know what needs to come back out to set the world on fire in fighters, because they always had visually the best Japanese version of fighters. Dead or Alive needs to come back. I need to come back mainstream, because Dead or Alive I always felt like they had the best visuals of all the fighters, especially the Japanese.
Dead or
fighters.
Alive? You mean Dreamcast graphics, but they have fucking Asian girls in bikinis. That's why you like it. Oh yeah, we definitely talking some Pokemon. But speaking of Injustice, big announcement, huge announcement.
They have bug
we
fixes.
will be holding an Injustice 2
yeah.
tournament Sunday, July the 16th. For those of you that are familiar with our last tournament that we had, the FIFA 17 Baltimore Cup, we're having it at the same place, Tropic Thunder Bar and Grill, Brooklyn Park, Maryland.
How many people do we have to go live on this one? I say like what, 12 to 16.
Well, we can stream it. We can stream it regardless. Now, just save the date for now.
You gotta go rep the bar.
We're gonna get into the bar's already done.
Okay, the bar stuff's done.
Yeah, the bar stuff's already done. I just want to make sure. I want to get all the details listed out. There's also an issue of, do we play it on Xbox? Do we play it on PlayStation?
I say we play it on.
Do we try to play it on both?
We'll probably
kind of split the pool depending on.
We'll just play it on PlayStation
sign-ups.
most likely, because everyone has their fight sticks for PlayStation.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking. I gotta buy another Brook converter anyway. Xbox
well, no one really.
PS4,
You're probably the only one with an Xbox fight stick right now.
Yeah, I don't think many people who play.
Only problem is we're going to have to get another copy of Injustice for PlayStation.
But that's fine. We don't have to worry about that.
Do we even? I say for this tournament, we're only really, if we have 12 to 16, we only need to run 2 TVs. I'd rather just run one.
2,
so
3, it doesn't matter.
You could run one and just show everything on the stream.
Well, we don't need to talk about that now. We're going to get all the fine details laid out.
$25 again?
No. We're dropping that. This is going to be a $15 tournament. I do know that. It's going to be a $15 entry. It's going to be July the 16th. That's going to be a Sunday.
$15, or are we doing the 15 and 5?
Yeah.
15 and 5, so 20.
No, 15, 10 and 5.
I'd rather do
$5
Why
menu.
don't we do 20?
Because, last time we had the food and shit out, but not many people. I mean, the food got eaten, but I think a lot of it didn't get, a lot of it went to waste, so I'm going to just tell her, fuck putting the food out, just give us, like, a beer with our entry, and then that's it. You get a free drink.
I'd rather, we should try to, if we could do 20 and try to get her to give us, like, 3 or 4 pizzas or something, I think that would work pretty good.
Well, the going rate for the FGC tournaments are like 15. So I'm going to try to keep it to that. $10 entry, $5 venue fee. And then, but stay tuned. I'm going to do it the same way. We're gonna set it up through challenge.com. I'm going to require everybody to set up and check in through challenge with the username. That way it'll help us keep things organized.
You know what we should do too.
And then I also want to make sure that we get enough like swag and cool shit to give away.
You know what'd be pretty cool?
Off.
You know what'd be pretty cool? I don't know how many tournaments do this. I say 2 or 3 days before the tournament, everyone in the tournament has to pick their fighter before we actually fight.
No.
That way we can train for it.
No, not at all.
Oh, yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, you're not ready for that.
No. Why? How are you gonna limit character selection?
You don't limit it. You just pick one character, man.
No,
So
yeah,
this is
limited
my
character
man.
selection. Get the fuck out of here.
You pick Supergirl.
Standard Evo rules.
I don't even know what that
This
means.
dumb motherfuckers. We're as big as you can't pick any other character. So
I'll get ready for Supergirl.
we'll come out
with
with details too. We're gonna do it up,
Guys,
I'm
if
gonna,
you have to fight Tom, it's Supergirl.
So T-Shay will donate a DC related item or two. That is awesome. We're gonna look into getting a championship belt made up.
And we have 2 Funko boxes we have laying around. We're gonna give away.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of cool shit. Tony had some shit come up, so he wasn't able to.
I got a
FIFA
whole bunch of
tournament,
posters in my car still too.
FIFA tournament. Everybody left with something. NES Classic went home with somebody. Our buddy Calpair. Controller accessories, like Elite controller thumbsticks from our good friends at Cinch Gaming, and actually, Strange, real quick, why don't you tell them about Cinch Gaming, because we haven't talked about them in a while.
So they are doing a controller sale right now. What is it? What percent off is it? Is it just all their controllers are on sale?
It's like 20 to 30% off of everything.
So these are their PlayStation Elite controllers. They consider them because I guess are they interchangeable?
Well, what they are, these are the pre-built. So these are just like they're modded, so you can do like the rapid fire, the drop shot, all that shit with them. But pre-built look like they're starting about $125 right now, and then they do all kind of shit. You can get the pro buttons installed. They sell parts, custom thumbsticks, whether you want the Elite thumbsticks. The magnetic ones, they even have polymer ones that snap in now, as opposed to them.
But they don't have this.
Lots of cool shit. And then if you use coupon code CINCH2136, it's also in the video description there. You can get up to 10% off of anything you order. Plus, it helps us out too. Helps you out.
Why do they
helps us out.
Why are they putting remap chips in them?
Well, the Cinch Tech controller actually, you download a smartphone app.
We can just remap everything. You don't really need it.
You can remap, but it makes it easier instead of hopping around doing. You know how most modded controllers are. You gotta hold this button, do this, do that. Instead of doing that, you can open up your app on your fucking smart device, remap everything right there.
Do you have one yet?
No, I do not.
How much are they? How much is the remap chip?
The remap chip.
I don't like opening my controllers because it's not let you click on it.
No, because you can't just buy the chip. You got to send it in or buy the controller from them.
Oh, okay.
And see, there it is there with the smartphone app. So definitely check these guys out. They got a lot of cool shit. And, most of it, like the sticks and stuff like that, under $20 a lot of these parts. As opposed to shelling out, a shit ton of money to buy some Elite controller or what have you. So, that's that. Now, before we get into the Nintendo news and all that stuff, something came up online, really caught my fucking eye.
Oh, this right here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I heard about this actually 4 or 5 days ago. So, I've known about this for a little bit.
And you didn't say nothing, dude?
No, because it like, it's going to happen, but the chances of something happening to it are very, 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 it might not last.
Yeah, well, okay, now what it is essentially... And a couple of you guys may already know about this as well. T, I believe you do because you were in the group chat earlier. But anyway, we are getting a Dreamcast emulator, and it's coming to the
It looks like we're getting more than that, too.
So basically, a while back, via update, Microsoft basically brought Xbox to the Universal Windows platform. Basically creating some sort of a parity between Windows apps and the Xbox. So
I have a little bit more maybe possibly an E3 thing on this, but it has nothing to do with it has more to do with Sega than.
Okay.
I have heard, and this is a rumor.
How
this
about
is a strong
Microsoft
rumor.
teaming back up with Sega?
Well, that's probably true because they just got a $500 million donation from some random company, and Microsoft is listed as one of their partners now.
Oh yeah.
So,
and if anybody's going to spend around $500 million, it's going to be Mr. Gates.
But I'm hearing maybe, and this will start. I mean, this would be big for a lot of people. I've been hearing maybe an official Sega Dreamcast emulator for the Xbox, like a Sega channel kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that happens. If that comes, that will be big for a lot of people.
Anyways,
in Japan.
this is basically, I guess you would kind of call it like a soft mod. This is not officially supported by Microsoft in any way. It's called the WinDC E10 emulator, and they say it's coming this summer. And it's going to be free of charge, but of course, like any other like open source shit, you can always download it.
And is this one of the ones you have to put in dev mode to play? Because a lot of
I'm sure it will, because it's going to require some work to get it onto the Xbox. I'm sure. It's like I said, you basically might as well call it like a soft mod. Similar to what you do with like the Wii U's and the Nintendo shit.
I think Sega's going to shut this down pretty fast.
Do you remember the legendary
people have been burning
Dreamcast
Dreamcast games
from the
since the
creators
Dreamcast
of the
launched.
PS6 and N64 emulators? Coming soon is the emulator of Dreamcast for Xbox One. Play legendary games like Shenmue 1.
That's what I'm talking about. Getting ready for Shenmue 3. I
Shenmue
want to play
2.
through the. I played through the first Shenmue on Dreamcast.
Sonic Adventures.
I had to, but never finished it on the
Headhunter.
Xbox. And then got rid of it.
Resident
I need to get it
Evil, Code Veronica.
Come on, UFC game.
The Skies of Arcadia. Jet Set Radio.
back. Jet Set.
I heard there was a
Crazy
game that
Taxi
came
2.
out like Jet Set Radio recently.
Yeah.
Rez.
Any good? That was Crazy Taxi. Oh, whatever
Fantasy
happened to
Star,
that? Whatever
and
happened
many
to
others.
Crazy
That's
Taxi
still in
series?
some
Summer only
arcades.
for Xbox One. For
So
more info,
definitely
please
keep
visit
an eye on this. I mean, I have like a near mint working Dreamcast in my living room, thanks to my good buddy JK from the LPP. And but that's huge, man. That's gonna be awesome. Definitely, you guys, if you're into soft modding.
No,
consoles
hold on.
and
Go
shit
back.
like
Go
that.
back up. This isn't just Dreamcast though. It's reading off more than Dream. Is
Oh
this?
no, there's all kind of emulators on
No,
here.
it says up here. Look up here. It says PlayStation 1, PlayStation Portable, Nintendo 64, and Game Boy emulators to Xbox One.
Yeah.
Could you imagine a PlayStation emulator going to Xbox One?
Well, there was. Remember a while back. Remember what's that bitch's name? Iron Wolf. A while back there was somehow somebody got a PlayStation 1 emulator. It was right when they started the UWP shit with the Xbox. Somebody got a working PSX emulator on the Xbox One, and same thing with this. This just came out, this started floating around the web. People were on Twitter like, "What's up with this? What's up with this?" Trying to get it shut down. I'm like, yeah, this is why we can't have nice things.
I thought about this the other day. You know how people were all having trouble with these 360s and everything, having to get all these red ring of death and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, my biggest console problem was with the PlayStation 1. I went through so many fucking PlayStation 1s. It's not even funny. I think I had 4 or 5
I
of them.
still have my original PlayStation 1. It's not a.
The reader kept burning out on mine.
Well,
the,
see, what happened to mine was, it stopped working, and then after fucking with it for so long, I figured out if I flipped it upside down
I had to do that
and
before.
then turned it on, it would work every fucking time.
I had to do that
So
before.
yeah, and I still have it. It's in it's actually, yeah, I do have it at my house. And put the disc in, close the fucking tray, flip that bad boy over, and then turn it on. It would make some scraping noises from the fucking disc wobbling around at first when the drive started up. But then that some bitch would work every fucking time. Because you would always get stuck on that fucking initial white load screen. It would make the sound, and you just sit there waiting, try and play fucking Twisted Metal, try and play Cool Borders, what's up with it?
I played Cool Borders and whoa.
So definitely we're going to keep an eye on this Dreamcast emulator. And, because they got my attention, dude. I'm definitely in for this.
Okay, let's hit your Nintendo stuff so we can go into what's really important this week.
Okay, so first of all,
Which is, I don't know why. First of all, I want to say this. I don't know why they did this now.
you want to go straight to Pokemon?
Yeah, let's go straight into
Well,
this. I don't know
let
why.
me get this shit out of the way first, because this happened before the Pokemon event.
Everyone knew. Didn't we talk about it? I feel like we talked about it. It's $19.99 a month. I mean, a year for the subscription.
Okay, so
Wait.
this happened last week, of course, or the week prior. But,
Why didn't we talk about this
first
last
of all,
week?
NBA Playgrounds, we're finally about to. It may even be live now. I didn't have a.
Are we getting the
chance to check
Switch
if we're
Online
live.
version?
We are going online with Switch.
Yeah.
The developer is also the same people developing the new Shaq Fu game.
So we all get a copy of Shaq Fu for
So
free.
if you purchased NBA Playgrounds for the Nintendo Switch before this patch goes live, you're gonna get Shaq Fu
Yeah,
for free.
Shaq Fu.
And which is basically like a Final Fight Streets of Rage style beat 'em up game this time around. Not the old fucked up
Why the
Shaq
hell-
Fu where
why-
all you can do is front kick
Why?
and
Why
never
the?
play the game.
Can I ask why they're?
So-
was this game crowdfunded? Hopefully.
Shaq Fu?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I was like,
now,
why the hell are they making this game?
of course, we also heard that the Nintendo Online services have been delayed until 2018. That I think is a total crock of shit. The console's been out since March, and we still
gotta
don't
talk
have
about that,
full
too.
online features yet. I think now, of course, everybody's yapping about this. Now, honestly, I think maybe it has something to do with that Wi-Fi card that's in the Switch. It's not really worth a fuck. And then if you got any distance between you and your router, and you're playing like a like a Mario Kart or something like that, you're gonna run into some lag. Like,
I don't know. I don't think that's it.
I just don't know why it could possibly take this fucking long to get your online shit straight.
I can tell you why it's taking this long. One of the reasons Nintendo doesn't have an online infrastructure. It's that
They
simple.
really don't.
They don't. They never have. It's just been P2P. They have
Okay.
servers? Do they
Now-
even have servers?
I will say that they have announced through the community fucking barking back at them. Instead of getting the one game per month from the virtual console that we still, who knows when we're going to get it. We're now going to have ongoing access to a library of classic games.
Oh, no,
And they
that's
said
nice.
they're even going to add online play to these games. Okay? And we're going to be able to play as many games whenever you want, as long as you have an active subscription, which is, of course, $3.99 a month, $7.99 for 3 months, $19.99 for a
I
year.
feel like you
So
probably about pay a year for
the
that
library,
shit.
whenever this library comes, it's going to be NES games, but they have mentioned adding some Super Nintendo games down the road. So not the virtual console, still not the virtual console we hoped we'd get with the new system, but they're giving us something. They listen to the community.
From what I understand, they're probably going to give us the virtual console before they do the subscription. That's going to come soon. That will probably be out this summer, the virtual console with the GameCube
Right.
games and everything. So that's what what I'm hoping for. My thing that I missed from especially the was it the Wii? I think it was the Wii days, or was it GameCube? I like the Mario sports games, the Strikers, the
That's
baseball.
been going on since the fucking mid-90s.
I'm talking about the newer ones. I think it was GameCube was the last one, wasn't it?
No. They had sports games on the Wii.
They had Strikers on the Wii.
Yeah.
Strikers was about the baseball one. 'Cause the baseball one was good.
I don't know about. I'm pretty sure they had. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
well,
pretty sure they had Strikers on the Wii.
I didn't think so, unless it was a port.
So, what the fuck, Nintendo? Get your shit together. So,
All right, now we're still on
Now.
Nintendo. Show off the fucking this abomination of a fucking
Okay,
headset.
so also we know that July 21st, Splatoon 2 is releasing. We also know that
GameCube,
yeah.
super.
We also know that their party chat system is
Oh
going
my
to go live
God.
with Splatoon 2. Okay, so now we've got also along with Splatoon 2, we're getting a Splatoon headset made by Hori. And we're gonna get into that. We're also
Oh, yeah, we
getting
need-
a Splatoon 2 Edition Pro controller. And then in Japan, they're getting neon green and neon pink Joy-Con released with the game.
Why can't we
no
get the-
word yet from North America. Of course, it's coming.
So,
Of course it's
hold
coming.
on. Why can't we find when I go into a store, the only Joy-Cons I can find are the gray ones. I can't even find the red and blue ones anymore.
Or the leftover ones that people have like shoved up their ass and played milk. So, yeah, no word yet. But we'll take a look at these now. As soon as I seen this headset, I was like, "This is right up our fucking alley. This is like screams 2 dudes, 1 show." Now this is a little slide of the images. That's the Pro controller.
That's sick.
That is pretty sick. I'm digging that.
I don't know if I'm gonna spend $80 on it, but I like that.
There's the headset, looking like some fucking 1999 headphones that everybody used
It
to rock.
looks like a Bluetooth headset.
Okay, now look right here at the fucking headset here. The mouthpiece is a fucking tentacle, dude. It looks like a...
Arms comes out next Friday, which I didn't know
Yeah.
it came out next Friday. I might have to buy that game.
So, basically, and it shows the party chat system. Look at that, dude. That's a tentacle, like, all up in your mouth. You'd be all into that. You probably got that bitch pre-ordered.
Dude, what in God's name is this thing?
So
I'm not interested.
Basically, here's what we see. We see this splitter, this squid-shaped splitter. One to your phone, one to your Switch, and there you go. Now, I mean, I can kind of see what they're going for as far as this party chat system. Now, the Wi-Fi card, like I said, it's doo-doo in the Switch. So, I can see what they were kind of trying to do with, like, maybe you're, like, out at, like, you know, the fucking coffee shop, or you're at the airport, or you're someplace with free Wi-Fi. You're probably not going to have a solid fucking Wi-Fi connection to game and chat. I can understand the reasoning behind why they went with this, but goddamn, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Hold on.
and if just the configuration wasn't enough, one shaped like a fucking squid, and the other one was like an octopus fucking penis going straight for your fucking
this
mouth.
is more complicated than putting in a PSVR.
You're not going to be able to hook this up.
Dude, what the
That's for damn sure.
That is crazy. There's too much going on there. Like, I'm not talking on Nintendo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why wouldn't these Why wouldn't these dumbasses put in Bluetooth directly into their Switch if it was going off the phone? Like, why aren't we talking through Bluetooth? Why do we need this?
Man. I don't know. And speaking of Switch, like, they're still, like, damn near impossible to get. Like GameStop and places like that are doing the bundles.
It looks like a dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at what the dude's on his mouth. I'm like, dude. Like, I bet the PlayStation guys, I bet they're gonna get the headset to use on their PlayStation just because they're normally into all that technical shit.
Nintendo, let's make it simple here. Look, this is a headset. One wire goes directly into my computer. That's it. Simple.
And I mean, it doesn't end there, dude. It does not end there. There's been talks recently about the shortage of these Nintendo Switches, and they said that it's due to the fact that most of their parts are shared with cell phones. Now, it's a Nintendo product, so for one, I'm not buying the.
Oh yeah, Justice Zero. Before we go off this headset thing, so what I've been told about this cord length is that you're not going to be able to put it up to the dock. It's so short, you're going to have to sit like 2 feet away from your fucking TV. You're going to have to be like up close and personal with it. Yeah, it's not meant for the dock at all. It's meant for mobile.
That's crazy. And
to be like
not
this.
only that, but my iPhone battery is always dying, dude. I'm not going to be like, obviously, if I'm playing, there's a couple games on my Switch that I do intend to play with like groups of friends or this or that. We're just gonna be setting up a Discord.
You know what? I was about to say the best way to go about this is to have have Discord up on your phone at this point because I mean it's a lot easier and Nintendo's.
And you only need one wire. Why
does it seem like they always have to make everything so fucking complicated?
Well, I don't think the Japanese corporate people. You know, in Japan and Nintendo, I don't think they've ever been outside of Japan.
Someone tried to blame Hori for it. I'm like, this is not Hori's fault.
No, Hori's
Nintendo made Hori make this like that. I wonder what.
I just don't know. So anyway, did you see this shit? I'm talking about the shortage of the Switches. Like I said, it's a Nintendo product, so. If they're telling me that there's a shortage of them, I'm not fucking buying it. I'm not buying it. It's Nintendo.
Shortage of what?
Switches.
Okay. Oh, they're probably. Yeah. I mean,
they probably.
I mean, if they're making more than just the Switch, which could
just
come
put
to
that order
fruition.
In for like what 19 million consoles or some shit like that.
Yeah, but 19. They said 19.
Over the course of the fiscal year.
Listen. They said 19 million Switches.
Yeah.
What exactly does that mean? Is it 19 million Switches that we have now, or is it 19 million? Switches.
No, because they made 2 million for the launch because their fiscal year did not end until March 31st. Their fiscal year runs.
That's all big.
After this fiscal year that we're in right now, they put the order for 19 million Switches by the end of the year.
Switches.
Yeah. Their fiscal year ended.
You're not getting what I'm saying.
No. Look, here's what I'm saying. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You know what a fiscal fucking year is.
No, what I'm saying is
it said launched before their fiscal year.
I understand what you're saying, but they're making 19 million Switches.
Yeah.
Okay. They didn't elaborate on what kind of Switches they are making.
Oh, what do you think? They're making 19 million light Switches?
There could be another Switch coming out.
Oh, so now we're going on the
We can't go on the speculation yet.
We're going
but
on the mini Switch.
The mini Switch. So that could be a thing. And that could be that could be their next. You kept saying the next version of their DS, right?
That's a good point, T. My man T Shade in the chat pointed out. He says Nintendo also says to keep devices away from the Switch, yet will require a phone check. That is fucking whack as shit. So now.
Oh yeah, because it fucks up the controllers, right?
Yeah, the controllers
Joy-Cons
and all that stuff. So, yeah, you know how he is fucking strange here. So, apparently there's such a fucking shortage of these things, especially in Japan.
Japanese thing.
Especially in Japan. Now, here's an image of a department store in Japan where they're apparently having a lottery. Not for a Switch. They're having a lottery for a chance
to buy
a fucking Switch.
Well, that means that
and
if you win,
this is like a major retailer in
If you
Japan.
win the lottery, you get to buy one, right?
This dude, look, if this was in black and white, I would think this is like a Great Depression picture, and they're in line waiting for fucking bread.
You know what they do now? Like this is nothing. Have you seen what they do for the Jordans now?
What's that?
I don't
know. I do not.
It's not just the Jordans. It's
I do not spend hundreds of dollars on fucking $10.
It's not even the Jordans. Like, my brother had to do this recently. He got a pair. He sold them for like $600. The Yeezys.
Oh god.
Look, they do a lottery at like 5 to 7 Foot Lockers around the country. You have to go to that Foot Locker to get a lottery ticket, like 2 days before. And then if you win, yeah, it's kind of like that. So I mean, this doesn't look too bad. I mean, this just looks like a. I don't get. You know what? For all you assholes in this line right now, I'm just gonna say this like this: there's nothing out for the Switch yet. There's no point in waiting in the line for it.
Yeah, this is
not worth. It's not worth it yet. It might be
worth
it soon.
I got mine, so
I could. What kind of? Do you think we're getting a special edition Switch for the Mario?
I'm sure they're gonna do something.
I think that's another reason why they're probably not. They're probably short. They're probably making Mario edition Switches.
They could be.
So I mean, they can't release that yet. I don't. What other?
But no, I don't think so, because you know what? There was way before the launch. There was talks and rumors that they were for launch. They were going to have a Breath of the Wild edition. We still haven't even seen that.
I haven't even seen. To be honest with you,
and if you remember, when the initial leaks started coming out of these like peripherals and shit like that, we saw Breath of the Wild themed Joy-Con from Hori.
From my travels at Best Buy, because I've been to Best Buy probably 3 or 4 times, and every time I've gone, they've had it would be like a day they got their Switches in, so they've always had Switches. I have not seen a Neon Joy-Con Switch since a day after the Switch's launch in America.
No,
it's all been great. I can't
say that I have either.
It's all been great.
Yeah, I haven't seen them in the store either.
But what I've been hearing is they have an abundance of Switches in the South.
Oh, of course.
So maybe they should just take the Switches in the South and send them to this department store.
No, Nintendo will like take them back and send them somewhere like even worse. They'll send them like North Korea.
Qatar. They'll send them to Qatar.
It's like they'll just rot in the fucking desert site now. But anyway, also there was a Pokemon event today.
I don't understand this either. I think they should have waited and put it.
So there was a Pokemon Direct. If there was a Pokemon Direct.
I love the image.
So
this represents Pokemon.
And of course, as soon as they announced it the day or a couple days before that they were going to have this event. Everybody got fucking hyped up. Of course, there was it was rumored that there was a Pokemon Stars in the works to bring the Switch. It'd be like the first time we'd have the traditional Pokemon game on a home console.
Screw that. We got what I wanted today. So that's all that matters.
And see, I'm not mad. What we got instead, I'm sure as you all know, we got Pokken Tournament coming to the Switch September 22nd. Basically, same game as we got on the Wii and the arcade. And
it's a good game.
But they are adding 5 new Pokemon. And they are implementing a new 3 versus 3 team battle. Now, I'm curious as to what that's going to entail. Whether it's going to be if you guys are familiar with the game,
there's a phase shift.
There's a phase shift in the middle of the game,
and it's good.
Right, and so part of the game is essentially you're playing a 2D fighter where you're going side to side, and then say I hit somebody with a string of attacks. One of those attacks can trigger a phase shift, in which it opens up, and now you're running around in a 3D, running around in 3D fighting. So, and then it'll trigger back to the 2D. It's kind of like when I first heard about it before Pokemon Tournament came out, I was kind of like, well, that's kind of fucking whack. I don't even know about that. But when you actually get into the game and play it, it is pretty fun. Also, we're getting Pokemon Sun and Moon Ultra coming November 17th.
Do they have any details about that? What
it's
is that
basically
exactly?
I don't even know why they're re-releasing the game, because basically what it is, it's essentially Pokemon Sun and Moon. When they showed the artwork for it, the main Pokemon for Sun and Moon that were already out, it looks like just like different
Graphic
versions of them. You know what I mean?
Yellow. It's like the
it's
red
like
and blue.
dark.
It's the yellow to the red and
blue.
blue.
Yeah, it's like a dark Pokemon or something like that. So we're getting new Pokemon and new story editions that are not going to be available in the vanilla Pokemon Sun or Moon. So that's kind of like, that's cool that we're getting another Pokemon game. We're getting more shit. But then, like, if you're a fan of Pokemon, it's like, why don't you just fucking release a DLC and let me pay you $15 for it, rather than what's the 3DS, like $45 for a Nintendo 3DS game, brand new. Maybe even $50 for a Pokemon game.
$49.99.
Yeah, it might be $50.
I thought it might have been 40.
I haven't bought a 3DS game in a while.
$44.99, I think, actually.
Okay,
that's what it is.
So
I don't know. I don't pay full price for games anymore. So
that kind of like, that's what really pissed people off, because we're not getting it for the Switch, but you're bringing it to the 3DS. You're re-releasing the game with additions. Also, Pokemon Gold and Silver are going to be coming to the 3DS. They're not going to be remakes or remasters. It's going to be a color version of the game, similar to what they did to like Red and Blue. They're just bringing it.
Well,
also coming.
That game was already color.
Yeah, also coming September 22nd. So.
Oh, that's coming September.
Now I will say, when it comes to getting this Pokemon game that we all want on the Switch, now T-Shade, JK, you guys were watching the event today. You may have noticed, if you were on the Pokemon Company's official press site for this direct event, when they had Ultra Sun and Moon listed, it said, coming to 3DS, November so-and-so, and then it said Nintendo Switch TBA, to be announced. Now, of course, thousands of people saw this. Right away, social media started buzzing, and the somebody from the Pokemon Company was super fucking quick to come out and say, no, that was a clerical error. That is no way indicative of our future plans or anything like that. So, what do you feel about that? Like,
I think it comes back to what I was saying before.
Now,
I think that Nintendo's going to release a new handheld.
Well, this is what it is, and they are, because there's been talks that they're having a new 3DS come out. Nintendo themselves.
It's not going to be a 3DS.
Nintendo themselves said it a few months back in one of their events that they were having some kind of update to the 3DS family.
Ready?
But but let me get to this though. I know what you're going to talk about. Let me prove my fucking point here. I thoroughly believe that Nintendo has completed games and or ported, or I should say, they have ported games for the Switch as well as completed games for the Switch that are not ports, just chilling in their fucking pocket.
I don't think so.
Now, to port Pokemon to the Switch should be super fucking easy, should be a no-brainer. Give us what we want. Traditional Pokemon game on a home console. Now, with that being said, here's why they're not. That's why I try to tell them the 3DS is already confirmed. Here's why they're not going to release it for the Switch yet. They have a new 3DS coming out. Okay? Pokemon, top seller. Top selling software on the 3DS. Now, you got Nintendo Switch, handheld capabilities, hybrid system. You're not going to, if you're Nintendo, you're not going to fucking release your biggest selling game on the Switch when you have a new 3DS coming out. Why? You're not going to sell this new 3DS hardware if people already have this game on a Switch. You're not.
It's
a bad business.
Are you
move.
ready for me to blow your fucking mind?
Okay. What do you got?
Their new handheld, it's not confirmed. It was the 2DX XL that was confirmed to be coming out. That wasn't a new 3DS. That's just something a little different. No 3D. You heard about that,
No, that's
right?
the new 2DS XL.
Yeah, is that out yet, or is that coming out? It's already out.
I believe so, yeah.
They haven't announced the new 3DS yet. They haven't. It's not official.
They haven't.
No, they haven't.
But they announced in their presser months back that they had that they were making an addition to the 3DS family of hardware.
Are you ready for what it's going to be?
Let's do it.
It is going to be a Switch Mini.
You believe so?
They are going to...
I don't think it is. If that was the case, they would have already given us the Switch. The Pokemon game for the Switch.
They are going to combine their two things, handheld and this home console, which is basically a handheld, together. They're going to make a Switch Mini with a larger battery life, smaller screen. Joy-Cons are still going to fit. You're going to be able to interchange them both. All Switch games and 3DS games, or whatever, all Switch and handheld games, it's all going to be in one family now.
No.
So it doesn't matter where you're going to play. Yep.
They're not going to do that, Nick. All right, bro, look.
They are.
Look. They just came out with the new 2DS XL.
So what?
There's talks of a new 3DS.
Why?
Okay, look. If you're going to release this all-in-one that you're talking about,
It's not
what fucking reason is there for somebody to buy a 2DS XL?
Because they're still going to make 3DS games.
Well, they've only told us that they're going to continue to support. They said, as of now, they said they're going to support 3DS through 2018. As far as new games and shit like that. Now, but you're not here. It's just not a smart business move to do that.
How is it not?
Because, it's the same reason why Sony didn't put a fucking a UHD Blu-ray player in the PS Pro. Because they had other hardware coming out. You're not going to... Same thing as they would have did that. Here it is, say your PS Pro has a UHD player in it. What reason is there for you to buy their new $400 or $350 top-of-the-line Blu-ray player? There's not. Because you can just spend the $400, have a PlayStation 4, and a UHD Blu-ray player.
Nintendo won't have to make two separate games anymore. They'll just have to make one.
Well,
that will save money.
It will, but they've
bringing their
already in production is the 2DS XL. They won't do that. They won't do that until that 2DS XL has reached their sales goals.
That was just kind of like that's kind of like a throwback thing.
If you're spending, it still costs them money to produce. It still costs them money to develop, even though it's essentially a 3DS XL minus the 3D.
They just threw.
But
we have some extra parts.
It costs them money. It costs them money to produce it. So they're going to have a sales target, and they're going to have to meet that sales target before they do something.
The Switch Mini's coming.
It may be coming. But you know what? It ain't coming anytime soon, and it ain't coming.
It's coming.
No.
It's coming with the. You said this whole.
I wouldn't honestly at this point. E3, we're having E3 at the end of the week, beginning of next week. If we don't hear anything about this Pokemon Switch game, I wouldn't expect it until 2018. Maybe March, or even second or third.
Combining the two markets saves a lot of money.
Oh, it doesn't save a lot of money because they're already killing the handheld market. So,
well, with that's the Switch, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
No, with 3DS. So,
has anyone been buying 3DSs since the Switch came out? What have they been doing?
They have the new 3DS XL came out last year.
They're just reiterating. I mean, dude.
No, they added a lot of. They added a bunch of shit to the new 3DS XL.
I'm telling you, Switch Mini is gonna happen.
I don't think so. Not anytime soon, because you know what? They got 19 million fucking Switches on orders they're going to have to sell before they develop another fucking Switch. Do the math, man. Come on, you're smart. Didn't you take business classes?
Tom,
don't you have a business degree?
That's what I try to tell you. 19 million Switches. They did not elaborate on what type of Switches they were.
Oh my God.
Think about it this way.
Oh my God.
Tom, there's no fucking way they're going to sell 19 million of these Switches by the end of the year. So why order 19 million if it isn't something a little different? If there wasn't two versions of it,
we'll have to see. 19
I'm
not on board with that. I'm not on board with that. I think you've been in my kitchen, stealing my herbs when you start talking like that.
If it happens, dude,
if it happens, I'll say you're the man.
It's just too.
And that's all.
Look, they're spreading like this DS thing, and it's the same with PlayStation. There's not enough developers to continue to do handheld games separately from their home games.
What are you talking about? That's all Nintendo's been doing for the past fucking decade,
I'm saying
basically.
it's costing them too much money.
I don't think so. Because one thing Nintendo does, they make money on their hardware.
But do you think, dude, if they make a Nintendo Switch Mini for $200, you don't think people are gonna go out and buy the shit out of it?
Maybe. I don't know.
And then you have Joy-Con. The Joy-Cons are still gonna work. They're gonna come off. They're gonna go. I mean, it's a smart move for them.
Okay, maybe you're seeing a little too far into the future, but I don't. That's not something we should be talking about right now because I don't think it's coming out.
Tokyo Game Show.
Soon.
Tokyo Game Show.
And what's the date on the Tokyo Game Show?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
That's usually
people.
Is that usually before
after E3
or after?
I think it's like
no,
September.
it's after PSX. Before or after PSX? I think
like
it's in
September.
between
October?
CES and PSX.
Well,
Like October, maybe. October, November.
well, a lot of people are saying.
Yeah. All these consoles and no damn game.
A lot of people are saying that it could be at E3. They could show it off at E3.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I'm telling.
Get out of here, kid. Anyway, real quick, something I wanted to do. If we could just have a moment of silence, please, For Honor.
What happened to it?
It's reported as of this week, For Honor has lost 95% of its player base.
What?
Rest in peace, For Honor.
How did it lose 95% in 1 month?
Because of them shit servers, son. Nobody wants to play the game if they can't play the game.
Dude, we can talk about that real fast. Ubisoft is pumping out games like crazy.
Dude, Ubisoft need to chill. They need to fix their
look,
damn servers.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Well, instead of making like 8 games a year, why don't they cut 2 off and put some money towards their servers?
I don't know what the fuck their deal is, man. Like, do they not, like, I don't, oh man, we don't even need to go there. But yes, rest in peace, For Honor. Fun game, lots of potential. Unfortunately, it was flawed by fucking pay to play and shit servers. And you know that sucks because I really, really, really anticipated that game, man, before it came out, and you couldn't even play the fucking game. And it would do it in the worst way. You would get like 3/4 of the way through the match, whipping ass, and then boom, lost connection to server.
I have it wrapped up still in my room. So
Take that bitch back. Take it to Walmart. Get all your money back for that.
I could. You're right.
Take it to Walmart. And if you guys didn't know that, if you got games that are still sealed, like you buy your console when it comes with some fucking, if it comes with Uncharted 4, you ain't gonna play that shit. Instead of trading it in to like GameStop, take that bitch to Walmart and just tell them somebody bought it for you, but they bought it for the wrong system. They will give you a $60 gift card.
Well, it
right
depends
on
how much the game's worth. There.
Dude, the Destiny that we've been returning there, the Destinies, they
got $60 for them.
Yeah, they're $30.
They're dropping price now though.
They're like $30. They gave 60 on the spot.
Yeah, you can only do it like they dock your ID with it, so you can only do it like twice a year. So you got to be careful doing it too much.
Them motherfuckers.
They'll report you for stealing.
Look, if it takes the IRS an average of fucking 5 to 8 years to catch somebody fucking cheating their taxes,
they give you a gift card. I mean,
Walmart ain't gonna find your ass.
They're giving you a gift card, so I mean, they're not giving you cash. They give you a gift card for it. So I mean,
so anyway, in other news, we got you gonna talk about the Hellblade game?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay,
game.
it's
Is this the E3? Why don't we? Who's this by?
Well. Yeah, we'll get on to that. It's by Ninja Theory.
Dude, we're running out of time. We need to get on E3 now.
All right,
we have a lot to
go
through with E3.
Fuck. E3.
Hellblade, you can include that in.
E3. It all starts here.
All right. Well, it doesn't start there because it starts.
No, it doesn't start there because it starts
at EA.
Okay, and I'm gonna go through the timeline. Now, guys, pay attention. 'Cause I'm gonna rip through this pretty quick. And then we'll go back and revisit each of these.
We're not going to rip through that quick. We're going to go through. Let's talk about each conference, and I'll tell you what I have and what.
Well, I'm going to run through the schedule first, okay? And then we'll go back.
And we'll just talk about each one.
Yeah, we'll talk about each one. So, it's going to start Saturday, okay?
Saturday
at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be the EA press conference.
Okay.
All right, Electronic Arts. Okay, that's all for Saturday. Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern, Microsoft. All right? Midnight. Bethesda, and this is Sunday. Moving on to Monday, we're going to have a PC gaming show, 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
Also,
No one cares about that.
Yeah,
That's the
nobody
one-
cares about that. That's the one thing, like...
No one gives a shit about
Right,
that. So.
yeah. You can drop in on the stream. I'm sure you'll see the numbers will fall way the fuck up. So, Ubisoft, 4 p.m. Monday. That's going to be a big one. And that wraps it up for... No, it doesn't wrap it up for Monday.
PlayStation's
Because
that day.
PlayStation, 9 p.m. Eastern. And that's going to wrap up the press events. Because Nintendo's going to have their own little treehouse event. Which is going to be also on the 13th at noon, which is actually the first official day of the convention. So that's going to be Tuesday for the Nintendo event. Okay, now we'll start. We'll try to rip through these here. Electronic Arts, Saturday, 3 p.m.
What are you expecting?
Well, obviously, we just got the new the Need for Speed trailer.
Yeah, we're gonna see Need for
Speed Payback. Okay, Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Obviously. Now, they did say we're probably not going to see another Battlefield until probably 2018, 2019.
You won't see. Yeah.
I am seeing a possible... Maybe they'll give us a possible look ahead at the series, where they're going to go with it.
You're gonna see some asshole ex-football player come up on stage and talk about his career for 25 minutes.
Obviously, you're going to see their sports games, but the spotlight being on Madden. Finally coming to the Frostbite
Spotlight's
engine.
not going to be on Madden.
I'm talking about as far as their sports games.
No.
Okay, well, Jesus fucking Christ.
Spotlight is going to be on the revival of NBA Live. That's what their Spotlight's going to be on.
I don't know why they're attempting to go back there, man.
That's their Spotlight this year.
So
you'll see all 4 sports games.
Well, I'm putting my Spotlight as far as their sports games on the Madden coming to the Frostbite.
How many sports games do you think will appear at E3? 6?
I don't know. They'll talk about that.
Because you know we haven't heard anything about it yet? UFC. I thought that was a yearly game.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's holding up.
No, it is. A lot of people still play it.
But most importantly, from EA, BioWare has been working on a new IP.
It's not at their stage. Microsoft paid to have it on their stage. You won't see it at EA's conference.
Well, see that, and that's what I was thinking because
no, it's a fit. That project is on Microsoft stage.
Okay.
E3 will not premiere it at that conference.
And that's Microsoft now. Is that going to be a third party game that they're going to end their conference with? You believe?
No.
Could you still think it's going to be Bethesda?
They're ending their They're probably going to end their conference with the price of Scorpio.
Okay. No, they're going to end it. You think they're going to end it?
End it with the price.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well. See,
it's
now
gonna be
here's
the
the thing
mic
about
drop.
BioWare. What do you think the possibility that this could be a KOTOR game?
It's not a Star Wars game.
You don't think it's a Star Wars game?
No, it's not.
You don't think they're going to ride it out?
No, it's not Star.
Perfect timing with the new movie coming out. Battlefront's coming out.
They have a Star Wars game. I don't think you're going to see that
They do
yet.
have a Star Wars game. It's been confirmed.
That game that BioWare's making isn't going to be a Star Wars license because apparently Sony and Disney have some kind of marketing deal where all Star Wars games have to be marketed through Sony. So this game isn't going to have the Star Wars license on. This is going to be a brand new thing we're going to see on Microsoft's press con. We're talking about Microsoft now because it's going to be on their stage. It's going to be a brand new thing we've never seen before. But we are going to see a new Star Wars game on EA's floor, and it's not the game made by BioWare. It's not a new KOTOR.
KOTOR.
It's not a new. Oh yeah, what the fuck did I say? KOTOR. There's 2 new Star Wars games that are being made. One's being made by the makers of Titanfall, and the other one's being made by. Where I'm gonna have to look at the name of this. The publisher for this one, but that game's already been kind of premiered, so we're gonna see a little bit more about that game.
I'm just hoping, man. If they need to bring this KOTOR back, it's already been confirmed that we're working on it once upon a time.
No, there's still BioWare. BioWare's a pretty big studio.
Yeah.
They have separate.
I still would not count that out, man. With the fucking movie coming out, it's perfect time to ride that fucking marketing
Visceral
train.
Games is making a new Star Wars game, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see that on EA stage. So I don't know what does Visceral. What have they made before? Dead Space.
Okay.
So that would be cool.
That would be cool. So, okay, Microsoft. Obviously, we're going to have the Scorpio reveal.
Oh, we're not done. You don't have any more EA stuff? Are you going to see... I think we're going to see either another new IP from them or something coming back, a reboot, maybe Skate, probably not Skate, but something's gonna a teaser for Dead Space. Something's gonna come back. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
yet.
I would think if anything, more of a. I would lean toward the Dead Space. We're probably more likely to see something with a new Dead Space.
Well,
we may,
not
like I said, we
on.
may. Battlefield 1 also is on the radar for this EA event. They've been struggling to keep this game alive. Kind of left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. Kind of the first Star Wars Battlefront effect that the game has been super low on content
do you think,
as compared to the other shooters.
Do you think we're gonna get a new Plants vs Zombies maybe?
Possibly. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna mix.
They have
something
other
like that.
stuff.
Now,
They have indie games. So
being that that's the only event, I mean, technically they're not actually a part of E3, but being that that's the only thing going on Saturday, and at 3 p.m. time slot, I can think this would be a pretty long press conference. But the one thing I will say is, if you guys haven't seen it, the Need for Speed Payback trailer came out the other day, and we'll take a quick look at that real quick while we're on the subject. Now, Need for Speed, they have had some pretty good games in the series, some games I really, really, really liked, but they kind of lost me along the way. It's just it's real. It's like too arcadey for me. Like the most arcade I'm gonna get as far as a racing game goes is gonna be Horizon. The first Need for Speed Underground. Even the couple after that kind of I really played the shit out of. But back in the day, as far as like realism, that's what I wish they would get back to, is the more realism and step away from the arcade scene. Back in the day, the original Need for Speeds, man, they were that was pre Gran Turismo days. So you wanted a realistic racing game, you played Need for Speed way back in the day.
Here's a game.
So
here's a game called Sea of Solitude.
We were a crew, and she left us with nothing. We're gonna end this.
That's another thing that gets
starting
like
now.
Get me close
wore
to
out
him.
to me.
I'll take care of the rest.
Fast and Furious, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like how many times is this real pissed out? Is that a truck full of giggity players?
There's something much bigger going on here.
But I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Obviously, we're gonna see more
Hey, Matt.
of this at E3.
You built this all yourself?
I mean, graphics-wise, it's looking pretty good. Visually,
An artist can turn any scrap into a
so I'm gonna have to
supercar.
see more.
This crew right here, that's the future.
We own these streets,
Yeah,
Tyler.
that
The house
Visceral game
always
is
wins.
supposed to be Star Wars open world game.
Open world. Star
Not
Wars.
tonight,
Yep,
it didn't.
so we'll see that next week. That'll be their big thing. The game called Sea of Solitude.
November 10th. So there's that. I mean, I don't know. Does that tickle your fancies at all?
EA will. I like EA stuff, so I'm always interested. I like the sports games, so I thought maybe we'll see a new golf game too. Another one.
Tiger Woods. Oh man, have you seen all the
No.
all
See,
the Tiger Woods memes going around with the different game covers
See,
and shit?
the question with EA's press conference is, what are we going to see that we don't know about? That's the question with EA. Well, that's the question with most of the press
That's the
conference.
question with the entire fucking
Yeah, but
E3
like
event.
we pretty much know everything what E3's working on. Like they have a basis of what they're working on. I think let's not go on. I don't want to go into Microsoft's next. Let's go into Bethesda's conference next.
Let's go in order, man.
You want to go in order?
Let's go in order.
All right. Well,
Microsoft, 5 p.m. Sunday.
really looking forward to this one.
Oh yeah. So obviously Scorpio reveal. That's the big thing on everybody's radar.
Mm-hmm.
Now for people who own an Xbox One, you can watch the Microsoft event from Mixer
Live.
in 4K,
Yes.
which is also going to be.
I want to get some people over here for that. By the way, I want to
Yeah,
watch
we're
that
gonna try to get something going on.
I want to watch that live here.
Mustard Man was talking about it as well.
And
earlier.
maybe we can come over here and just talk on just our reaction.
Just like everybody looked
Woo!
like an NBA team after somebody
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Oh, hold them back! Oh shit! Oh shit! Motherfuckers like $3.99. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think it's gonna be $3.99, but obviously gonna get price.
Yeah, so we're looking for the price. We're looking for the official release date, which I will say I'm gonna call it. I think the release.
It's not gonna be on the date that the one
I
game
think
comes
yeah.
out. It's not gonna
calling.
be.
I'm just gonna say it. October 10th. October 10th.
I'm gonna say.
And why I'm saying October 10th. Middle Earth: Shadow of War delayed from August 22nd to October 10th. Now Monolith promised a more in-depth look at E3. Obviously, we're expecting that. But a lot of people have been, asking the devs, like, why is the game getting delayed? They're not really giving a definitive reason to why they're delaying the game. My guess is that this is going to be a launch title for the Scorpio. Thoughts?
I don't think it's gonna be October 10th. Crackdown, whatever. Well, they're gonna give us a release date for the Scorpio.
Yeah,
obviously.
now,
That's coming. Whatever
also,
day Crackdown comes out, that's the day the Scorpio is coming out.
So I got just a few notes. Also, there's a rumored new Ninja Gaiden coming out. That'd be huge.
Yeah.
There's
more rumors. There's more rumors going around that you have.
Last Ninja Gaiden, quite possibly the best hack and slash game, beat 'em up game ever. I will say that.
All right. So, do you think this new Bethesda's gonna have a game on Microsoft stage? Is it going to be their new game that people have been talking about today?
The sci-fi MMO or whatever the fuck.
The sci-fi Elder Scrolls, or basically that's what they're saying.
Yeah. I don't know, because it's hard to say with them, man, because they've always got some tricks up their sleeves. Obviously, we talked about their teaser image that they put out a couple weeks ago, and all indications point to a possible new Wolfenstein or Evil Within.
Could be all of it.
It could be all of it.
That's why, I mean, they're one of the developers that gets their own press conference, so they have to be working on at least 3 or 4 things to even have a stage presence.
You guys want to, if you're looking at pre-ordering the Scorpio, be ready.
Not that day, the day after.
I would say be ready after this press conference.
The day after. I tried that last time.
Well, here's the thing, too. We're looking at Sunday. Bethesda's at midnight, East Coast. So, from 5, I would say, how long do you anticipate the Microsoft event lasting?
Till 6:30.
Okay, so I would be ready, man, because the same thing with the Switch. The pre-orders went live midnight, and within the first hour they were sold out.
See, pre-orders. GameStop, last time when the 1 came out, I tried to go to GameStop right after the conference they had for the 1, and they didn't have the pre-orders ready at GameStop. So, I mean, maybe if you want to pre-order online, maybe we'll see them that night.
Right.
But
have at Amazon ready to go. Now, do you think do
you know what I think's gonna be at the Microsoft press conference? Do you want me to give you a complete rundown?
Okay, let's do it.
The first thing, we're gonna see Scorpio. We're gonna see specs. They're gonna open with a game. I don't know what game it's gonna be. They might open with Crackdown. That might be the open.
Right. Or State of Decay.
No, they're not gonna open with State of Decay.
You don't think so?
No. State of Decay is gonna be big, but it's gonna be in the middle of the show. They're going to show off their new Elite controller. So they have
more
that.
Fucking controllers.
I think they might add the Elite controller to the creator thing.
Creator Studio.
Yeah.
That would be tight.
So there might be that. The new version of the Elite's gonna have a share button on it.
It should. So
that's gonna be important. I think the price of the regular Elite's probably gonna drop. I don't know how much. Maybe $120, $119.99, or $129.99 or something. So be a little cheaper. They're probably gonna have 7 different controllers to show off.
That's it? Only 7?
Yeah. I'm expecting I want to say I'm expecting a new iteration of the Xbox One controller with the Scorpio. Different color or something.
Okay, I will say this. Now let me cut you off here just for a second, because obviously within the past couple days, Microsoft released this teaser trailer.
That's a regular controller.
Now, if there's any indication, that just appears to be their latest design with the Bluetooth controller.
Yeah.
So, and we'll go ahead and play this for you guys real quick if you haven't seen it. This is the latest Scorpio teaser. And that's it. One more time.
Oh, well,
So-
what's the wolf signify?
I don't know. Is Iron Wolf,
No.
Iron Bitch coming back to the box now?
So, do you want to talk about the new new trademark they have?
Now we did see that recently. Microsoft filed a trademark for a logo.
Yes, and it is an S,
Right.
but it's not an S.
It looks to be
An infinity sign.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that I don't like the name, but the name makes sense. It signifies that all games with the Microsoft platform will move forward with you as you go on. And makes sense. It's what they've been going for.
And you look at the font.
Thing
The font in this teaser trailer
is the same as.
It's the same font as the trademark that they just
so
filed for. So.
And look at the way they're. See how they're doing.
Yeah.
It's probably. I hope it. I don't like the logo, honestly. I think it's kind of crappy. Maybe they'll do some cool stuff to it, but
I'm not buying the system because their fucking logo looks cool.
But you stop my prediction thing. We're gonna see Cyberpunk on Xbox Studio. Gonna see a new Bethesda game. We're gonna see that. We're gonna. Cuphead's gonna be the release date.
Want to hear about Cuphead?
The release date of Cuphead's going to be announced, and it's going to be within the next 2 months. It will be out before the end of the summer. Another thing I'm going to predict: something's going to happen with Sega. I don't know what it is, but either it's new games
even
or
that teaser trailer that I just played. Doesn't that remind you of like the Dreamcast ads from like back in the day? Because we were just recently talking about that and playing some of the Dreamcast ads. Like that it just gives me it takes me back to like seeing the Dreamcast ads prior to its launch.
I'm trying to think of what else. I say we see no less than 2 new IPs from Microsoft. I don't know what they're gonna be. Microsoft's been real tight-lipped about it. There's supposed to be a new Capcom exclusive IP coming out that's supposed to be set in New York City. It's like 2 nights or trying to recapture New York City or something. It looks pretty cool. I've been trying to find screenshots on my phone. They had some screenshots of it. Microsoft apparently entered a deal back in the day, 2011, 2012 with Capcom, and this is one of the games that was supposed to be an exclusive, so they're finally ready to show it off. I don't know. It looks nice for Capcom, so let's hope that it's true. Something Wing or some shit. I don't know.
All right, and now
you're gonna see a lot of indie stuff. You're gonna see the why can't I ever think of the name of the game? It's the big indie number 2 fuck. That game's coming out. Whatever game that is.
What?
It's their like biggest indie. Like they're
Inside?
No, not Inside. Their game will be out in 10 years from now.
I don't know.
It's like it's like a fairy type kind of shit. Fuck. I don't remember what it's called.
You suck.
It's pissing me off. It's already 10:30.
Okay, now what do you think the possibility of seeing the VR device that they've been working on, or the mixed reality device? You think they're gonna show that here as well?
Yeah, they're gonna show.
So I'm looking.
They're gonna show it with Overwatch. I mean not Overwatch. Minecraft.
Fallout.
Minecraft
VR.
Minecraft VR. Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be epic.
Now a lot of people are shooting this down. All the rumors that are flying around the web are saying that they're not going to show VR. I expect Sony to be pretty VR heavy on this. Sony just announced that they just passed 1 million VRs sold. You buying that?
No, I'm not buying that.
They're also saying that
shipped 1 million shipped.
1 million shipped. They're also saying that since the PS4 Pros launched, that 1 in 5 PlayStation sold is a Pro. You buying that?
What?
Since the Pro dropped, 1 in 5 PlayStation sales are a Pro.
Yeah, I can buy that.
So.
Did you see the gold play? Oh, we'll talk about that. That's
so obviously we're gonna see. Like I said, there's a rumored new Ninja Gaiden in the works.
Maybe we have rumors.
We may see something along those lines. Obviously Crackdown 3, Forza 7. We're gonna see the Sea of Thieves update. State of Decay 2 update. Obviously, we've seen the trailer for that recently too as well. So, I mean, I think Microsoft is going to bring some games to the show.
Think we're going to see Fable?
Possibly. Now, if Uncle Phil and the boys want to keep something in their pocket,
they're keeping something. They're keeping something in their pocket. They're keeping Halo 6 in their pocket.
It's gonna be Fable, and you know. a lot over the past, since Lionhead closed, people have been asking him about it constantly, and he's also kind of like, if you ever see his remarks or his response to the questions about Fable, it's always like, oh, well, it can go, it can go here, it can go there, it can go anywhere, really, blah, blah, blah. Just kind of like brushing it off, like it's not out, it's not confirmed, but it's not denied kind of deal. If there's something they want to keep quiet and keep in their back pocket and really hit it out of the park at this E3,
I don't think Fable. I thought it was going to be, but I'm not too sure. I thought Splinter Cell was going to be on Xbox's stage, so that one I'm kind of
I'm not ruling Splinter Cell out either, because the community's been begging for another Splinter Cell game.
No, they're going to show it at E3, but it doesn't. It might be on Ubi stage.
Yeah.
So
now Bethesda coming up after Microsoft. We dipped into Bethesda a little bit. So obviously we're expecting Fallout VR. I think it's safe to say we're going to see some VR.
Doom
on
VR.
display.
Doom VR. Doom VR.
You think they're doing Doom VR content?
Yep.
Possibility. The community is really showed up for Doom, man. Doom did well.
Doom VR.
And people are asking for more Doom
Show
content.
off some more Quake.
So yeah, definitely showing off some more Quake, as well as post beta updates, because they did have a couple rounds of beta testing for that.
Back to Xbox. Before.
We didn't even say Borderlands 3.
Well, Xboxes.
Yeah.
Possible, maybe not though. But one of the big announcements to Xbox is going to be, because the execs have been talking about and playing it. Players Unknown Battleground, the release date for that.
That's what I wanted to say. I think they are going to drop that.
I don't know if they're going to drop it at E3, but the release date for it's going to come this summer. It's going to be in the creator, whatever their.
It's confirmed by the end of the summer. So
why can't I remember anything?
I can't remember that either.
What the hell is the program called? The
Creator Studio.
Is it the Creator Studio? Well,
I mean, you mean the early access?
The early access thing, where it's like a still can't remember that big indie game.
Yeah, actually, I can't believe I forgot that. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. We already know it is coming to Xbox One by the end of the summer. I think they're going to announce that at E3 as well, because that game is doing super fucking good, man. For the short period of time that it's been out, and keep in mind, when I say out, this game is early access. They had a beta test. It did well. The community wanted it to stay, so they released it in early access. So 2 million copies sold in early access. That's pretty fucking good for a game that's not even complete yet. And they're staying up on it, literally. I haven't played it in a couple weeks because I've been getting into some other things. But they're actively supporting the game. It's not like, one of the DayZ issue where games in early access for 4 fucking years. They're not supporting it. They're not, fixing the shit the community wants fixed. This game's taking off, and basically, I mean, if you ask me, best game out right now. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. As far as gameplay,
I think you could argue that Grand Theft Auto is still probably the best game out right now.
What gets me with Battlegrounds is like the suspense factor. From the minute you fucking pull the chute and you hit the fucking ground and start looting, to me it's like an adrenaline rush.
We need to find out if they're at the PC. We need to find out they're at the PC event, because they have a lot of new apparently there's 2 new maps coming out
for Battlegrounds. Yeah.
I can't believe they didn't do a snow
the PC gaming show, like I said, I wasn't really going to get too much into that on here, because we do stick to more the console side of things. But that's going to be Monday at 1 p.m. But back on the Bethesda, so we got the VR. Obviously, with Morrowind coming out, we might see some more ESO content from them. We already talked about it. Possible new Wolfenstein or Evil Within. More Doom content, possibly Doom VR. Post-beta Quake info. And then the big question is, what is underneath the curtain from that teaser image they gave us? Is you think it's a fucking completely new IP they're gonna put out?
What, the Elder Scrolls in Space thing?
Yeah.
I think so.
So we'll have to wait and see. So
I don't really like Bethesda for some. I don't know.
Definitely we're gonna hopefully. One thing I want to see out of Bethesda is, when are we getting the fucking Skyrim for the Switch?
Never.
I purposely skipped Skyrim Remastered.
We're never getting it for the Switch.
I skipped Skyrim Remastered so I could get it on my Switch and take it with me when I go out here and there.
Ori and the Blind Forest is the game I was looking for earlier. We're gonna see
Okay.
Ori and the Blind Forest too. That was the one I was talking about.
All right, now
Fucking
before we leave the Microsoft Bethesda thing, now price point
for the Scorpio, $399.
$399.
Yeah, it's written. It's done.
$399.
Can't be any more.
I'm gonna say $499.
Fuck no, they can't do it.
So we'll see. All right, Monday, 4 p.m. Ubisoft.
Splinter Cell's gonna be there.
So yeah, that's what we got here. Obviously, we're gonna get probably our final look at South Park before its launch. Far Cry 5.
Yep.
Obviously, well, this one's kind of mix up. The
Assassin's
Super
Creed.
Mario Rabbids RPG mix up game. Not sure if we're gonna see it on the Ubisoft stage or if they're gonna let Nintendo take care of that on their Treehouse event or their Nintendo Direct. Possible first look at this Avatar game that they've apparently been working on.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, they've been working on a.
That movie games aren't good anymore though. So
The same developers that did The Division are working on are working on a game that takes place in the Avatar universe, and a lot of people are hoping to get a first look at that from Ubisoft at the conference. Obviously, we're going to get our a more in-depth look at Assassin's Creed Origins, which is taking place in ancient Egypt, and early reports from Ubisoft. They're saying basically they're expanding the gameplay substantially in this new Assassin's Creed game as far as like the exploration and interaction in the game. So I didn't really get into too much of the Assassin's Creed series. I played the first couple games, but from what I remember, it wasn't really on rails, but I would say it was on rails. It wasn't really a full open world experience, but I haven't played the last couple games.
I haven't played Assassin's Creed.
This
since
just
3.
coming from Ubisoft.
So we got Drive Club, right? Or not Drive Club? What the fuck's our what's their racer called?
Drive Club. Oh man.
What's their racer called?
Oh.
I never played it.
I never played it either. I'm not even worried about
You don't even
it.
know the name of it either.
No. I know Forza and I know Gran
It's not
Turismo.
Drive Club. What the fuck is it?
Yeah, Drive Club 2, right?
Is it Drive? Is
Yeah.
that I thought that was the PlayStation game that they killed the studio after they made. Well, what game was that? What the hell is that? Dude, we're forgetting stuff tonight.
Yeah.
We're not doing too good.
Yeah, I know. I'm brain farting it up, dude. I still got the fucking Microsoft image up there. So
They announced this game. We talked about this already.
Far Cry 5?
The Crew 2.
Oh, the Crew 2. Yeah.
Drive Club is PlayStation's exclusive.
Yeah, it was
that
the
guy.
Crew.
They killed that.
Damn, and that was just like the other week, too.
Yeah.
The Crew 2, yeah. I'm not worried about that. We already got,
Midnight Club. Not Midnight
yeah, we're gonna
Club.
see the new Forza, and Gran Turismo is coming. The
And
Crew,
Need for Speed.
ballsy move,
And Need for Speed.
But most importantly,
Project Cars 2 too.
Most importantly, what I want to see from Ubisoft is
dude.
Well, what I want to hear from them. Tell me what you're doing about your fucking servers.
Hey, dude, listen to all these car games. Forza,
Dirt 4 comes out Friday.
Dirt 4's already out. Or at least I know
Drops
people
Friday.
already have Dirt 4.
Drops Friday.
So people must have review codes for it. So we have, dude, I just forgot the name of the fucking game we just said again.
The Crew?
The Crew 2, Forza, Need for Speed, GT, and Project Cars 2. We have 5 racers coming out in the next 6 months.
And only 2 of those would be worth a fuck to me.
Which two are they?
Gran Turismo Sport and Forza 7.
I'm gonna go ahead and say.
But that's if it comes out. I'm sure it's coming.
I'm
out.
gonna say 2 are gonna be worth the fuck to me. It's gonna be Need for Speed and Forza.
Okay.
GT's gonna suck. We went over the GT thing, so.
Well. Yeah, we did. So, moving on. Sony, 9 p.m.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here's their press conference, guys. It is confirmed. They're going to speak for 90 seconds, and they're just going to show a video reel. That is their press conference.
Yeah.
Is that exciting for you?
About a bunch. And in this video, real games that don't come out till 2019.
They gonna have any release dates on these games in the press conference?
I don't know.
I can't
now,
believe this.
The big thing that's up for debate on this, okay, now, first of all, from Sony, one thing I do expect from them, or that I'm hoping from them, is price drops on their hardware. Both
yeah, you're Yeah.
PS Pro and PSVR.
course.
Looking for a price drop. I'm
course,
also
man.
looking for a Gran Turismo Sport VR bundle. I'll buy a fucking PSVR if they bundle it with Gran Turismo Sport.
$400, $500.
That's
bro.
the main reason I'm looking at Gran Turismo Sport is for the VR. That's,
Why do that when Forza is going to be a mixed reality headset experience?
It may be. It may be.
Forza's-
We're talking about Sony here. Let's keep it Sony. Also, I'm predicting that they start to reveal some limited edition PS Pro models. Bundles like they do with they just released the gold PS Slim.
Is it out yet?
Yeah, it's out.
And doesn't that have a price drop on
Our
it?
top contributor, my man T Shade, spotted one at Target for $249.99 on Monday.
Why didn't he pick it up?
I don't think he's in the market for a gold PS4. I mean,
Why
it's cool,
gold?
but to me, gold. I'm not gonna put everything's black on my
Gold.
entertainment center. I'm not gonna have a fucking gold.
You know what? They're going to have PlayStation is going to definitely. I don't know if they're going to show off any limited edition consoles. They don't really. They just put stickers on their shit.
Yeah, well, okay, we're gonna see some
Star Wars. We'll see a Star Wars console.
some sort of a PS Pro with a sticker on it. Also looking for some new VR games from them. Obviously, we're gonna get a look at Spider-Man. Release date for Spider-Man. God of War.
Release date.
We're gonna see something.
Where's the release
God of
date for
War.
that?
Now we may see a release date.
No,
I don't think it's coming this year.
No, it's
Many people are saying it's going to come this year.
It's not coming.
I don't think it's coming this year. Okay, we might see that new Superman game that Rocksteady's working on, or at least a glimpse at it. We first learned about that game, I think, a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. So we're going to be looking.
Is he think it's
hopefully-
going to be Superman?
I mean, they did the whole cake thing with NetherRealm Studios. They, I think it is a Superman game. So hopefully we get a look at that. If it's not a Superman game, hopefully we get to look at what Rocksteady's working at. Obviously, Sony's got all the marketing deals that we're going to see.
So
Destiny 2, we're going to see at their
I need a
stage.
show correction.
Battlefront 2, we're going to see at their stage.
I need a show correction here because
World War 2, you're not looking at Eastern Time.
I want to do a show correction from last week. Rocksteady, I was wrong. They're not owned by Sony. They're 75% owned by Time Warner and 25% owned by Square Enix.
Okay.
There is a studio Sony has that might be working on the Superman game. It's not Rocksteady. That wasn't the Superman game. It was this was rumored a while ago. I'm gonna bring up the studio's name, so I can.
And then also one thing that I didn't touch on, I hope to see something from that Marvel game.
Oh,
Remember,
the new one?
Yeah, the Avengers game.
I don't know if that's gonna be who's doing that. Is that Capcom?
That was who was it? T-Shade, the new Marvel game.
Capcom has the Marvel stuff, don't they?
No, it wasn't Capcom. It was it Ubisoft or was it
It's not Ubisoft.
Square Enix?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Square Enix with the new Marvel Avengers game that we just got a teaser for. I haven't really heard much about that. So. Yeah, the marketing deals, hopefully, yes, it was Square Enix, I was right. So, now that could very well end up a PS exclusive, Square Enix. Square Enix go either way. I mean, they'll always give their Japanese handouts to Sony, but, that could go either way. So, possible new handheld, are you buying into those rumors?
What?
That Sony's going to debut
I don't know
a new
if
handheld?
I think they want to. That makes sense to you.
I think it would be ballsy.
Sucker Punch is the studio I was thinking about for the Superman game. So.
Yeah, now there's been rumors flying around.
Sucker Punch's new game is going to be there, whatever it is.
Right.
They're the makers of Sly Cooper and Infamous. So.
Yeah. So it's hard to say about this handheld thing. It looks very like the images that have been floating around. It looks a lot like the Nintendo Switch.
I hope it happens.
I don't think Sony would be ready to do that right about now.
Tokyo Game Show again.
But who knows? Yeah.
If that's coming, that's going to be TGS. So
now the Vita was a great handheld, but they just did a piss poor job of marketing it. Like, we talked about it last week. So, looking for updates for The Last of Us 2. That's going to be another good one.
Death Stranding.
We're going to see some more of that.
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding. Now that probably won't release anytime soon, but hopefully, Death Stranding is. We've talked about it before. It's got me so fucking confused. Can you at least show us like?
So listen.
Apparently, go ahead.
Listen to this shit about Death Stranding. From what I understand, what the fuck's that motherfucker?
Norman
Kojima.
Oh, Hideo Kojima.
He came out and said that the two things they showed weren't actually the game.
Yeah.
They have nothing to do with the game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm confused as fuck, man.
So maybe we'll actually see some real gameplay and not a CGI trailer. Death Stranding. I don't think we will though. I think they should. If Sony was smart, they just wouldn't even put that in their highlight.
Then also Days Gone. We're gonna see some of that too. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, the Gran Turismo Sport, and
we're
then
gonna see some
Bloodborne 2.
Dreams.
Yeah.
I don't even know what is Dreams.
I don't
Do you
know.
have any idea what that
I
is?
have no fucking clue, man. It is
It's
what
a
it
VR
is.
game, isn't it? So basically, we're gonna see a bunch of shit we've already seen before, plus all their marketing deals they established this year
Yeah.
in a video.
Yeah.
That's not exciting. I think they'll at least bring like a orchestra.
I don't fucking know.
This is not.
That pretty much wraps it up.
I don't like.
Now, I'll say after this. Now, as far as the big three goes, we know Nintendo's not going to win E3
I think Microsoft's
from
got
the
this
fanboy
one.
standpoint. You think Microsoft's going to get
Well,
it?
you know what? Microsoft's gonna win in the eyes of. Microsoft's not win. No, PlayStation's gonna win E3 in the eyes
Did
of
you
the
shit
media.
yourself?
No.
You did. Yo, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Dude, on podcast, man, on cast. You know,
I'm trying to stretch here.
All right. So
Microsoft's not PlayStation's gonna win E3.
PlayStation with all their marketing deals.
No, it doesn't. They're bringing everything they showed at last E3, but they're still gonna win E3.
Yeah, and that's the thing with me. It's gonna be like,
and no one's gonna say shit about it. No one's.
They probably
gonna
won't.
complain.
It'll just be like, you know.
They might show one or two new exclusives, but I mean, other than that, it's gonna be, oh, here's Spider-Man again. They'll be like, oh, it looks so great, but we've known about it before, so why are you showing? And Microsoft's kind of, they're gonna show the same.
That Spider-Man game is gonna be huge, dude. I think that's.
Are you getting ready to end the show? Like we're gonna. Play some
we're
music?
playing some fucking Tekken,
I was
man.
about to say, what time? How long have we been in this show?
It's about 11:15. We're doing all right.
Did we miss
we're an
anything
hour
on
42
E3?
minutes. No, we got through most of the notes and shit that we had. I mean,
so how are they gonna like PlayStation's E3 is like kind of like their 90 seconds of talking? They're just gonna be like, here's the price drops, and then they're just gonna play video.
Why not? They don't have anything. I mean, like big extravagant hardware reveal or anything they're gonna do.
I don't think so.
You know. So who knows?
I don't know why they're taking. That's like the Microsoft always has in my opinion, the best press conferences.
Yeah.
The way they do it.
Nintendo, they just need to give up on press conferences.
Nintendo's press
Stick
conference
to those
was great.
treehouse events. You guys do much better in the treehouse.
They were great.
Out on the big stage.
You didn't even plug your damn fight stick in.
I did.
Oh, is
It's
it?
in the back of the box, son.
All right, let's do
the back of the box,
Let's
eh?
play some Tekken.
All right, let's play some Tekken. Your stick's plugged in, not your.
What? I can do it with my stick, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I need to switch the. Oh, that's what you want to say. You want to switch this here source so we can actually see the game.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't fucking.
Yeah, I thought it was said T to be coming to Xbox too. I don't know what happened with that.
What?
The Superman game. Okay, so
I haven't played that much Tekken, but I'm going for this.
you always need a fucking disclaimer.
Yeah, I need a disclaimer. New fight sticks too, so if we select Japan, do we get Roger?
I don't think so. I don't think it works like that. Getting ready to get bodied.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, this is the longest fucking user agreement I've ever seen in a video game. I felt bad about just scrolling through and accepting this.
Should have read it.
Yeah, I should have read it.
Did
you
you
imagine
sell-
how much
did-
stupid shit they could sneak
Did you
in?
sell your semen
Wait,
to them?
watch. Go ahead, agree. Ah!
No, dude, no way.
Yeah,
Is this their online agreement?
yeah.
That's the Children Act. How do we collect it? We collect it by demographic information, login information. Dude, new podcast. I'm just gonna start reading all the fucking.
Dude, seriously, like that's a lot of shit to be scrolling through. It could be like.
Just talking about that third-party websites collecting information.
Yeah.
We know they.
But
We know
is,
everyone
like,
collects information.
Bandai Namco, they always have they always have like their shit on lock as far as like security and shit like that. Like they spare no expense in these.
See, what do you think of that?
Shit. That's pretty tight. That's pretty tight. I dig it.
What? You don't know what I'm talking about, dude.
You talking about the our logo up on your
Custom image, brother.
the custom image.
You haven't
You
done
can do that on PlayStation. You've been able to do it on PlayStation forever.
Give a fuck what you can do on PlayStation. I had 3 million gold coins.
Versus battle.
Well,
First time.
we'll play like 5 matches. We're running real long tonight, so we'll play 5, best of 5. We'll pick different characters. Whoever wins wins. The loading game might take a while.
Play Evo rules, man. Where
What do we? This game does look shitty, dude. I can't. You can't say it doesn't look.
yeah, but I mean, you're saying Injustice 2 is better because the graphics are better.
I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying the graphics need to be better in this game. That's all
But
I'm
you,
saying.
not being a regular fighter player, you probably enjoy that fucking Injustice shit where you can spam projectiles with your special buttons.
I don't know.
Or
I
dial up combos that don't really require much
I don't even
timing
remember-
or hit confirming or anything like
That's
that. You
grab.
can't even hit confirm in that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to whip that ass with Lucky Chloe first.
She's your best character too.
She is not.
Yeah, she is.
She is not.
Why use your best now?
Actually, I think Akuma might be my best because I've just been cheesing him online. Like,
Are we getting? I don't think we're getting sound out of our feed. Yeah, we are.
For
Yeah,
some
we
reason,
are.
for some reason on Xbox, it plays no music on that loading screen.
Maybe it's because it's like licensed.
Now I've watched others play on PC and stuff like that. Not sure if it was PC or PS that I was seeing, but
Fucking dashes.
up in
It feels like we were moving around a lot faster when we didn't have these new sticks.
Oh! Got me with the takedown. Oh, that was stupid of me. Okay.
That's number 1 for me.
Mashing his way all the way to victory.
Now I was trying to get you with this. I love his state character select. We'll play 5 anyway, even if I win all 3 of these. I was trying to get his grabs are like I'm trying to get his ground grabs and stuff in, but this stick is really stiff right now. Like it's really slow when it's stiff. We need to tighten it up a little bit.
Huh?
It's hard to dash when it's so stiff like this.
Just because your little bitch mittens attached to your fucking arm.
Did you say bitch mittens?
Yeah. I mean, you beat your dick like it owes you money.
Guys, I don't know. I don't know who this
character.
character is, but she's fucking tight.
Elisa?
Yeah.
Orang. Yeah, as much as you beat your Johnson, I figured you'd have all the fucking your wrist would be strong enough to move that stick. I asked if you were
I use
sure.
my left hand. Yeah, but if it was my right hand, I have no problem moving this stick. It's the left. The buttons are getting the strong hand, brother.
You're fucking.
They make sticks the other way around?
No, you have to make them the other way around.
That's gay.
They're not hard to make. They're simple.
I didn't see my art, dude. I don't have to hit pause. Oh, we see it now.
Oh man.
I'm not fucking doing. I would never be typing in all that shit. That's a hard rage. Have you ever done the drive? Do you get that ever?
Yeah.
I'll never get that in, dude.
What?
I know how to do it.
It's 3, 2, 3, 4.
I just did. That's what I've been doing. But I said I'll never actually get that in. Jeez,
Now you
is
must die.
this the flying
Is it the
bitch?
robot bitch?
I think so. That's why I picked her. You're gonna give me that. Yeah, it's her. What the fuck's going on here? What are you doing? Jesus.
He did.
Oh!
He gone. Damn, yo, chill with them buttons, son.
Oh, you hit it. Fuck. You got me on this one. I can never get the fucking rage art in.
My taekwondo strong, son.
Alright, we're even here. When I get down to my last loss, I'm going to have to bring back the king.
That's alright.
I'm not bringing him back yet, though.
That's alright.
I'm hoping I win this one so I don't have to bring out King to back out yet. Tom's favorite character to fight.
Kuma?
Yeah.
I'll just give you some Swiss.
Why don't you use your best character?
Who?
Bob.
Bob? I was getting bodied the other night, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm bringing Bob out.
How'd you do it, Bob?
I thought like 3 in a row with Bob. After getting bodied like 8 in a row with everybody else.
Well, I just can't. What does it mean? What's the blackout thing mean? Is it cancel?
Dash. Hold it, maybe. Yeah, you hold it.
Okay.
You need to know that anyway.
This load time
I
is.
apologize, guys. I'm looking at the audio on the stream.
The mic.
Strange is mashing those buttons right in your fucking ear hole. Motherfucker brought a fish.
Oh shit! Can I use it as a weapon?
Is that a salmon?
Fuck. Fuck you, man.
Oh, what is that bullshit?
I was trying to hit my goddamn fucking art.
Fucking cornered.
Man, I just broke you through some glass, dude. I just perfect you.
I know, I couldn't get out of the fucking way, man.
I haven't seen one of those yet. Why'd you rematch?
Because I want to fucking kill that bear.
This is it for you.
Huh?
This is it for you if you lose. I mean, we're still doing 5, but I win the night if you fucking don't win this match.
What are you talking about? You ain't won 3. You
I just won 2.
Oh, okay.
This is it right here. You better win. Oh, he's bringing it.
That's fucking cheese. Alright, we'll do another one. We'll do another one.
I'm not done yet. Ah, that was good. That was a good,
Oh, dirty.
They recover. Oh, you got me.
EX, son. That's fucking cheese.
Ain't gonna kill you though. That will though.
Yeah.
I won the night.
Alright. Alright. We'll keep playing a little bit though. It's not even 11 yet. We can get a couple more matches. That fucking cheesy ass fucking Kuma. Kuma versus Akuma.
So I've won 3. You've won 1.
It's because I don't have sound, man.
Oh shit.
I tell you, I have to have game sound.
Oh, you can plug the headset in there, man. You could have brought your headset.
I'm just fishing for excuses now. Pulling the card out of your book. Shaheen?
I don't know much about him. I like him though.
Oh, that's who I want to go for. Steve Fox.
Kuma's a monster. I hit you with a fish. Fucked you up with a fish. Dived on top of you.
Now, once you do that running move where you get me when I'm on the ground, I have no way to get away from that.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, can a motherfucker get a patch?
I've not ate dinner.
That means my dinner's waiting for me when I get home.
I thought you ate. Oh, you said. Oh, yeah, man. I ate dinner. That's why I didn't come till 7. I had to eat dinner. You're a fucking bastard. Oh shit.
Damn, son.
He's nice. Just knock my turban off, sir.
I did. That's not a turban, brother.
Oh! Dude, I could have got that. If I would have got that R, you would have been fucked. Oh, come back!
Yeah, son.
I want to play this one again. I like this one. This is a good matchup. No, it's a good matchup. It's boxer against a kicker. We'll be even if you win again. So. I won the night though. I won the 3 out of 5.
I could beat this motherfucker like 10 games in a row now, and he'd be like, no, I don't want one tonight.
Well, now I'm trying people out. I think I should be able to get you with him.
The worst part is you're not even doing anything but mashing fucking buttons.
No, I know what I'm doing. You don't think I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
You don't know. I'm watching you over there like.
That was a good move.
Fucking poor. I wish there was more of a breaker involved in that thing, man.
Oh! He was going with the high kick. He was about to take it.
Jeez.
I'm gonna use another character.
Yeah.
I got like I'll play 2 more because I gotta get something to eat before everything closes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and try to play something. I don't know what I'm gonna try to get in tonight. Oh, it's 11 already. Yeah, maybe not.
What?
I might play a little bit of Tekken. Maybe to like 12:30 or something.
Try somebody new. Give you an opportunity here.
Got fucking opportunity.
Who have I never used? I've never used Bob. I'm gonna use Bob. I thought you were gonna bring Kuma. Why don't you use Eddie? You're good with Eddie.
How can you not be halfway decent with Eddie? Be Jin.
He's a Japanese rapper.
Jin?
An American-born Japanese rapper. His name's Jin. He's pretty sick.
Is it?
He's a Japanese version of Eminem.
He's a Japanese.
Yeah. I wish they had more buttons for this game. Like R1 and R2 should do. These 2 buttons should do something.
You can map them to like throw or whatever.
Fuck. 1, 2, 3. Oh. That's gonna be a hard move to do. Wouldn't that you just hold that like this? For that range, for the range drive, wouldn't you just go like this and then hit that? That's stupid. That is dumb. All right, Tom said this guy was nice, so let's see how nice he is. I'm gonna fucking he already looked. He's laying on his feet, isn't he? Oh shit! Ah, belly smash. Fuck. Ah!
So foolish.
We both missed, and I got the one out of that. Fucking, aren't you? Isn't you like a kickboxer? My kicks are slow as shit. That's a. Oh, I thought you got it perfect. I was like, dude, you
Almost.
fucking perfect me. Fuck!
Oh, what the fuck? What was that? You're fucking kidding. My start button's locked. You're kidding.
Oh, guys, we got a Tekken bug here. Go home. Well, we're done for the night.
Yeah, what the
And
fuck?
we're gonna call it a podcast.
Yeah, I guess so after that. What the
Holy
hell?
shit.
That's never happened before.
Make sure my game disc isn't fucked up.
Wow.
Look good? Looks fine.
Smudges, man. There's smudges on there.
Oh, dude! Have you ever seen the translucent? Does it actually come through like that? You ever seen that before?
Oh, maybe it's a fucked up disc.
Look at it. You can see the.
Oh yeah, that doesn't matter. That's fucking crazy, there, man. Figures. What the hell, Bandai? What the hell, Bandai Namco? Fix the damn game, damn guy.
I bodied you.
You're not even giving us day one pass.
I bodied you.
You better body me.
You got bodied.
Body me. I gotta take it easy on you when we're live on the podcast, bro, because then you get all salty and won't play fighting games with me anymore.
No, I don't want to play. I like new fighting games. I just don't like the ones that are 75.
End up a tunnel filled with all my bad decisions. I'm learning bad luck is the only kind I got. I've been burned and I've been fucked. It's so much harder than I thought. If I just been born in Cali, I'd already be a star. But I'm from the Mid-Atlantic, playing reggae in the bar, and I've been climbing up the hill so goddamn long. The boy who wrote the lyrics ain't the man singing the song. Without the clouds in the sky, we wouldn't care about the sun when it shines. The bad helps to define the good. The splinter is the cost of the wood. So take it all in stride. Take it all in stride. Take it all in stride. And every single night I turn out the light, close my eyes, and the demons show their face and remind me that I'm about to conclude another day. Sort of where I wanna be and with no clue how to get there. And failure is a scent that I'm destined to always wear. Please God, if you exist, help me, 'cause it ain't fair. I'm shouldering a burden and it's more than I can bear. So take it all in stride. Take it all in stride. Take it all in stride. Don't doubt the sun is behind the clouds. No matter what you think it ought to be about. Go tell the one you can't be without that you want to take time to know better. Don't doubt the clouds are temporary. Holding on to something that you wish you had plenty, but it's bolted down to the concrete floor. You say you want less, but I'm giving you more. Anyway, I can say what you want me to say. Could recycle all the bullshit and become a cliche. Could take back all of my music and make everyone pay. I could do this, really do this in a serious way. I wouldn't waste my